Hey guys, welcome to Guitar Intervals Unleashed, where today we're going to learn how to decode the guitar fretboard using the circle of fourths. So the NANDI method kind of revolves around the fourth. That's the basis of the whole method. But first, if you're not sure, what is a fourth? A fourth is a distance of 5 half steps. So here we have all 12 notes from A to A flat, and you can see that from A to D is a fourth. That's 5 half steps. A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D. On your fretboard, it would look like this, from the open A string to the 5th fret on your A string. If you have a background in music, or if you played guitar for a while, you may be familiar with the circle of fifths. That is the more traditional teaching tool. But we're going to use the circle of fourths. We'll talk about the circle of fifths in another lesson. So this is the circle of fourths. This circle of fourths is using a root C, which we use because the C major scale, as you might know from a piano, is all the white keys. So it's all the natural notes. And it just sort of makes things easier to teach. So why are we using a circle of fourths instead of a circle of fifths? Well, it has to do with the way the guitar is tuned. So here's your fretboard on the right with the string names on top, E, A, D, G, B, E. Now, if you start at the lower left of the circle of fourths, you can see E, and as you go clockwise, it goes E, A, D, G, which is the first 4 strings of our guitar. Then it goes to C and F. That's because the distance from G to B is not a perfect fourth, but a major third. So that means you have to make a half-step adjustment in order to see the C and the F, which you'll see here. So we use the circle of fourths because the guitar is primarily tuned in fourths. The only difference is from the G to B string. And all you have to do about that is make a half-step adjustment. So for example, if we wanted to plot starting from G, you could do that like this. So if you start on your 3rd fret on your guitar on G, and you go up a fourth, you go to C, go to F, go to B flat, then you make the half step adjustment to E flat and then to A flat. And you can see this on the circle of fourths on the left. You start at G, it goes G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. And because we're in the key of C, our G is our 5, as you can see on the inner circle there. And you can see all the intervals right here. 5, 1, 4, flat 7, flat 3, flat 6. So the fact that the guitar is primarily tuned in fourths is why the NANDI method uses the circle of fourths. And if you go and check out other lessons we've done, you'll see that using this method allows you to instantly find pretty much any note on your fretboard. It allows you to figure out any interval from any note on your fretboard. It'll give you a good reference point for scales. It'll give you a reference point to build chords. Literally everything you have to do on the guitar, this method will be able to teach you to do that faster. Because of that, it's important to know the order of fourths, both in note names and in numbers. So in note names, the easiest way is to remember the natural notes, which is B, E, A, D, G, C, F, which you can remember by the mnemonic bacon, eggs, and donuts gain calories fat. Likewise, for the intervals, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, 4. Good one, remember that is the mnemonic severed tree sticks to fight on. 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, severed tree sticks to fight on. And then 4 at the end, because that's the only of the 7 numbers you're missing. So this lesson is really just to kind of give you an idea of how the NANDI method is different from other methods of teaching and what to expect in other lessons. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If you want a more in-depth look at any of this, buy the book Guitar Intervals Unleashed on Amazon. Links are in the description.